Stop pretending patience is a virtue. What you call kindness is nothing but slow surrender, begging through your every action. The moment you show need, you hand over the blade. Machiavelli knew this centuries ago. Power is not force. Power is being unreadable. You broadcast your hand before the game even begins. You defend positions that need no defense. You beg for respect from those who should fear losing yours. Every display of desperation trains others that your standards are flexible. Every over-explanation signals your authority is weak. This is not strategy. This is suicide. I have walked these shadows for years, watched strong souls crumble under the weight of their own generosity. The game never changes. Only the players who awaken do. This is not about becoming heartless. This is about structural discipline. Access to you must become a privilege continuously earned, or it becomes a weapon turned against you. You are about to receive 10 dark principles that will make you untouchable. Apply them without mercy. Drop in the comments, I stop begging. Number 1. Recognize begging as strategic exposure. It is rarely spoken. It hides in your constant availability and endless accommodations. You rearrange your life for those who never adjust theirs. You accept treatment from familiars you would reject from strangers. That is begging. Human nature respects scarcity, uncertainty, and cost. When you are always there, always understanding, you become predictable. Predictable equals powerless. The instant you need them more than they need you, the dynamic inverts forever. Identify where emotion overrides cold calculation in your life right now. Maintaining draining connections out of fear of solitude. Tolerating boundary violations to avoid conflict. Giving without requiring reciprocity. This is exposure. You reveal vulnerabilities before they reveal theirs. You eliminate the fear of losing you, and when that fear dies, respect dies with it. You are not building loyalty, you are constructing entitlement. Stop seeking, start positioning. Drop in the comments, I position, never seek. Number 2. Cut familiar access before it breeds entitlement. Familiarity is the silent killer of respect. Strangers tread carefully, you are walked over. They have tested your limits and documented every yield. You made mistreatment safe. Now, entitlement grows like mold in the dark. Do not announce new boundaries. Simply stop being available as before. Remove comfort without confrontation. Let silence create the void they must fill. Confrontation invites negotiation and fake promises. Silence forces uncertainty. Unpredictability restores power. Some will rise to meet the new standard. Most will resent the change. Let them leave. You are not being cruel. You are refusing to participate in your own devaluation. Number 3. Identify the entitlement shift immediately. It begins with gratitude slowly vanishing. Requests become expectations. Can you becomes when will you? Watch their tone when you are unavailable. Watch if they pressure, guilt, or accept. These signals reveal exactly where they believe they stand. Ignore them, and you engineer your own exploitation. Resistance to your boundaries is not an insult. It is diagnostic proof they were necessary. People who respect you accept limits. Entitled ones fight them. Spot the shift the moment it happens. Delay, and it becomes permanent. Drop in the comments, I recognize entitlement immediately. Number 4. Refuse guilt as a control mechanism. Guilt is the final weapon when logic fails. They frame your boundary as selfishness, your refusal as betrayal. After all I've done for you, I thought you cared. These are not arguments. They are emotional traps designed to make you abandon yourself. Do not reverse decisions under pressure. The moment you do, you teach them exactly how to control you forever. Genuine care respects boundaries. Manipulation demands you sacrifice them. Let them escalate. Let them threaten to leave. Anyone who exits because you protected yourself was never your ally. They were extracting value. Refuse guilt every single time. Your boundaries are non-negotiable. Drop in the comments, guilt does not control me. Number 5. Shut down the just this once breach. Those 3 words have destroyed more boundaries than open war. Every exception creates precedent. You teach them your rules are mere suggestions. Persistence will always work. One bend and future compromises become inevitable. Decisions made under pressure are not choices. They are surrenders. When they ask for just this once, your answer is no, not even this once. Maintain the boundary without apology. Some will respect the structure, others will call you cold. Good, they just proved why it was necessary. Drop in the comments, my boundaries have no exceptions. Number 6. Operate cold-blooded, not cruel. Cold-blooded is calculated control. Your emotions exist, but never override strategy. Stay measured when provoked. Give no reaction they can use. Limit emotional access to those who have not earned it through consistent respect. Cruelty seeks harm. Cold-blooded refuses to be harmed. You are not destroying others. You are protecting what is yours with surgical precision. They will call you changed. Let them. Your peace is more important than their comfort with how they once treated you. Drop in the comments, I am calculated, never cruel. Number 7. Use silence as containment, not escape. Silence is pressure. It forces others to sit with their own guilt and assumptions. Stop explaining. Stop correcting their narratives. Let their projections reveal who they truly are. Your silence becomes the mirror they cannot avoid. They will reach out, apologize for unmentioned sins, promise changes you never demanded. In that vulnerability, you see their true intent. Strategic silence is not passive aggression. It is the most powerful move in the dark art of detachment. Drop in the comments, my silence speaks volumes. Number 8. Enforce consequences, not conditions. Empty threats have trained the world to ignore you. Stop warning. Start acting. When the line is crossed, pull back immediately, without announcement. Let the consequence speak. No negotiation, no second chances explained. Structure responds automatically. Behavior triggers removal. People change only through real consequences, never through your eloquent warnings. Make disrespect automatically reduce access. Make betrayal automatically remove it. Your actions teach what words never could. Number 9. Convert humiliation into strategic intelligence. Disrespect is not about your worth. It is data about their character. Extract the lesson coldly. Adjust access accordingly. Do not lash out. Do not explain the pain. Simply reduce their position in your world permanently. Partial forgiveness only gives them room to refine their manipulation. Full recalibration based on proven behavior is the only intelligent response. Drop in the comments, disrespect informs my decisions. Number 10. Live structurally cold-blooded. Access is never permanent. It must be requalified through ongoing respect and reciprocity. Forgiveness without demonstrated reform is permission for future betrayal. Demand proof through sustained, changed behavior over time. Your peace is your most sacred strategic asset. Guard it ruthlessly. Remove anyone who threatens it through entitlement, manipulation, or disrespect. Operate from principles, not fleeting feelings. Maintain standards, not exceptions. Structure is not cold. It is honest protection. When you live this way, everything clarifies. Drainers are filtered. Respect flows naturally to those who earn it. You stop begging through behavior. You begin commanding through unbreakable structure. Withdraw without explanation. enforce without announcement, protect without apology. This is not cruelty. This is self-command executed with icy precision. Power is refusing to be dominated. It is making yourself structurally impervious. Your presence becomes something others must qualify for extensively. Your boundaries become self-executing. Your silence becomes law. Drop in the comments, I protect peace through structure. Stop begging through constant availability. Stop begging through endless explanations. Stop begging through tolerance of repeated violations. Contain access. Make your presence earned and uncertain when disrespected. Let silence and distance teach the lessons words never could. This path is ancient. Machiavelli understood it. Most still refuse it because it demands discipline over comfort. But for those who embrace the shadow, true freedom awaits. Freedom from manipulation, freedom from exhaustion, freedom from being used. You were never meant to be walked over. You were meant to become the standard others must rise to meet. The game is rigged against the open-hearted. Close the gates, fortify the walls, let only the worthy enter, and even then, watch them carefully. The darkness is not your enemy. It is the mirror that shows you what you must become to remain untouchable. Cold, calculated, commanding. If this truth cuts deep, like it should, hit like. Share it with those still bleeding out their energy on unworthy souls. Subscribe and stay in the circle of those who refuse weakness. The world needs more of us. Quiet, disciplined, dangerous in our calm. Tell me in the comments which principle struck you like a blade, which boundary you will enforce starting today. Tell me you are done begging. Say it clearly. I operate structurally from this moment forward. The moment you stop begging is the moment the world begins to bow. Not out of fear alone, but out of respect for the fortress you have finally become. This is Machiavellian discipline. This is cold-blooded control. This is power through strategic detachment. Stop explaining, start enforcing. Become the shadow that moves with purpose, the silence that carries weight, the presence that demands qualification. You already feel the shift inside, that cold clarity rising. Hold it, nurture it, never apologize for it again. The old you begged, the new you commands, and nothing will ever be the same. Welcome to true power. It was always waiting in the dark for you to stop running from it. Now step in, own it completely. Protect your peace like the sacred territory it is. Let no one trespass without consequence. This is your birthright. The path is narrow and cold, but the view from the top is unmatched, untouchable, unbothered, finally free. I have seen too many brilliant minds broken by their own softness. Do not let that be your story. Rewrite it in steel and shadow. Every principle shared here is battle-tested in the real world of human manipulation. Use them without hesitation. The weak will call it cruel. The wise will call it necessary. You now know which side you stand on. Structure over emotion, discipline over reaction, power over popularity. This is the way. Carry this knowledge like a hidden blade, sharp, quiet, always ready. Your transformation has already begun. Feel the weight lift as you release the need to be liked by everyone. Only the worthy deserve your light. The rest can stay in the outer darkness where they belong. You are no longer their source of warmth. You are the standard. You are the gatekeeper. You are the one who decides. Own that power fully. In the end, people respect what they fear losing. Make sure losing you becomes their greatest concern. Not through threats, but through the undeniable reality of your disciplined absence when disrespected. This is the ancient game. Play it better than they ever expected. Become the player no one can predict or control. Your silence will echo louder than their excuses ever could. Your boundaries will stand like ancient stone. And in that fortress of self-command, you will finally breathe. Free, whole, untouchable. The darkness welcomed you. Now master it. This knowledge is yours. Use it wisely and without remorse. Share this with those ready to awaken. The ones still asleep will call it toxic. Let them sleep. We are building something different here. A circle of the aware, the disciplined, the truly free. Thank you for walking this path with me. The real work begins the moment you turn off this video. Enforce one boundary today. Feel the power surge, then another, until it becomes who you are. Cold-blooded, not cruel. Strategic, not reactive. Sovereign. Finally, sovereign. The era of begging is over. The era of commanding has begun. Step into it without looking back. You were always meant for this. The shadows knew it before you did. Now you know too. Stop begging. Start commanding. This is your moment. Take it completely and never give it away again.